Hey, Todd here for Gutter Helmet to talk to you briefly about a new phenomenon that we're seeing more and more with homes, particularly in dry climates, for gutter helmet. One of the odd things that we notice is that as we hear more and more about forest fires and fires that rage in the dry climates, is that many of the fires are actually starting in gutters. You say, well, how does that happen? Usually everything in gutters is damp. Well, the reality is that when debris, leaves, pine needles, and all sorts of other things get into your gutters, when a drought hits, that material dries in your gutters and becomes very, very good tinder when there's a forest fire around. So as embers float through the sky, and they can float for over a mile in some cases, embers can stay hot and still start a fire, embers will land in your gutters and find the tinder in those gutters to then set homes on fire. This has happened a number of times over the last decade. I'm going to show you real briefly what some of that tinder looks like. So you can imagine a drought over several weeks. We have leaves, we have pine needles, we have different debris that's floated in from vegetation, and this stuff is dry as a bone. Literally, it would take almost nothing to set this up on fire, which in turn would spread to your roof and then to your house, causing a tremendous amount of damage. So the key with this is to keep your gutters free of all of this dry material, which can really light up quickly. Gutter Helmet can certainly do that for you and prevent your home from being the victim of a forest fire.